Welcome to my class, students. This is class 6 English grammar. We are doing chapter 4, that is kinds of nouns, and today we are going to do workers group names, and this is session 5. In this you will come to know about the workers, their tools, their professions, their working place. Everything I am going to explain in this slide. Now, these are the workers, workplace and tools. You are seeing here the barber, you are seeing here a butler, you are seeing here a dentist, a person, because this is the tooth and it's a very happy. So, in dentist shop you will find, dentist clinic you will find this type of picture, and see he is a man who is doing something with machines, and he is a person, cobbler, he is mending shoes. Right, and he is a person, what he is doing, he is making pots, and see here chef is here, and the carpenter is also here, and one very interesting person that we all like, that is the ice cream maker, a person who sells ice cream. And it's when we go to the shop, we always look for a ice cream parlor. So let's have a look of these things. Now, who is barber? Now, it's barber's workplaces. The work is carried out in barbers and hairdressers shop. So, wherever you go, barber shop is there, and all this cutting and your trimming of beards and your shampooing, everything is done in the barber shop. And so, workplaces, the work is carried out in barbers and hairdressers shop, that is called salon. And now tools, what barbers need, it's very important to learn. The most frequently used tools are combs, scissors, curlers, permanent weft sets, soaps, gels, shampoos, hair lacquers and dyes, and there are so many. So when you go to the barber shop, or when you go to the salon, you find all these things. So these are the tools with which they provide their services. So you need to learn the tools, and now when you next go to the barber shop, you will have all the names, and you can mention, oh, this is the permanent websites, oh, this is the curler. You must have seen all these articles there in the barber shop, and you say, yes, I know all these things. So this is the thing. See, scissor is here, and when shaving is done, so all these brushes are here, combs are also there. How do they serve? See, the cloth is there, and a barber person is, this is a barber. So in this way you find barber, its workplace and its tools. Now, butcher. Who is the butcher? Butcher who means the meat. So what is the workplace of a butcher? Slaughterhouses, meat processing factories, retail butchers shops. There you will find a butcher. And what are the tools that they want? They want mills, mixers, filling machines, cutting up and separating line, slaughtering equipments, balances and hand tools like knives, axes, saws, and their own hands. With hands also they do so many things. So butcher, workplaces, slaughterhouse or meat processing factories or retail butchers shop. So you will have to learn all these things so that you will have many words, vocabulary will increase, and you can explain the things by, if you need to write a paragraph on butcher, so you can write all these things. With all these things you can write a very good paragraph on butcher. Now, who is butler? Butler is a person who serves in hotels. So working places mainly indoors in a private house, and now butler is mainly in private houses you find, and so there butlers are there. So tools, cleaning products, floor cloth trays, then corkscrew, documents relating to the running of the household. So what are the tools they need? Cleaning products, all the cleaning products they have, floor cloths, trays, then corkscrew, then documents relating to the running of the household. So all these things they need to carry with them. Only then they will get job, and they are mainly found in private house parties. Now who is a carpenter? We all know carpenters. So what is a workplace? In workshops as well as directly on construction sites. They work at high levels above ground on objects that are not easily accessible in dusty and noisy environment. So their workplace is like that. Though it is always above ground and it is very dusty and noisy. So as you know, when carpenters work, there is so much noise of different types of machines they use. What are the tools they have? They have circular, frame or chainsaw. They have woodworking machines such as sanding, drills, axes, hammers, planes, other carpenters' tools, and their own hands and feet. So here it's a picture of these. See, this is a saw, this is a back saw, this is a jack plane, block plane. Then all these type of tools are here. This picture is here. So all that is written here is in picture also. You can easily understand. You must have seen the circular frame. Whenever you go to a carpenter house or a person who is a carpenter who has come to your house for some woodwork, so you will find all these tools in his bag. Now you can name them and you know what is the use of them, and if you carefully watch carpenter, you can see how they use and for what purpose they use all these tools. Now dentist and dental surgeon. So what is their workplace? It's obviously clinic. In dental surgeries, hospitals and clinics, in a fairly comfortable environment. Why they need a comfortable environment? Because if they won't provide the patient a comfortable environment, the person or the patient will be feeling very depressed or will be very uncomfortable. So what doctor says, if you go to a dentist clinic, you see doctor is always smiling, dentist is always smiling, assuring you he won't feel much pain, let me do my work, and in this way they soothe us and then cure us. So what are the tools? Tools are specialist tools and equipments for drilling, scraping and filling teeth, and operating on the mouth as well as amalgams and other fillings materials for teeth. So all these equipments tools are there. Small handled mirrors and specially designed chairs and seats for both dentist and patient. There are X-ray facilities also to take pictures of teeth. If you go to a dentist clinic, you will find all these tools, and it's very important to see this. Yes, these are the tools. If you learn all these words, so you can write easily or you can say many lines on dentist. Next is electrician. So what is its workplace? Workshops, installation sites and plants where the work environment may be affected by noise. Yeah, it's also very noisy. So it's where do we find electrician? We find at workshops, in installation sites and plants, and where the work environment may be affected by noise. So what are the tools that they use? They use electrical instruments, testing equipments, solders, pliers and screwdrivers. Many of us have that kit in which we have screwdrivers, we have solders, we have pliers and testing equipments. Because sometimes we also do little bit of electrical work at home when electrician is not available. So this is the tools that they use. Now, ice cream maker. Workplace, ice cream workshops. And what are the tools? Mixers, spatulas, measuring equipment and spoons. So, they are ice cream makers. Now, shoemaker, that is cobbler. Who is a shoemaker? Where do we find shoemakers? What is their workplace? The workplace is shoe shops and factories. So, it is shoe shops and factories we find shoemaker. And what are their tools? Shaving machines, presses, machine scissor, pressure devices, shoe laths, and hammers, glues, and various machines that perform parts of the shoemaking or mending process. So next time when you go to a cobbler, please see all these tools are there. You can now recognize them by their names. You will have to learn everything so that you can understand the shoemaker, his workplace and tools. Now, ceramics and pottery maker. Who is the person? Workplaces, workshops and similar spaces in contact with unclean surroundings. Their surrounding is very unclean because there is always mud, soil outside, and there are chemicals also, and they are exposed to high temperature. Why they are exposed to high temperature? Because they have to dry their utensils. All the pottery, all the pots that are made with clay, they will have to dry it. So they are exposed to very high temperature. Now what are the tools that they require? Machines and equipments, potter's wheels, see the potter's wheels, and presses, furnaces, dry cleans, etc. So all these things they need. Now next is group names. It is there in your slide. Just at the first I have told you, you have come to know about workers and workplace. Now we will do some group names. See, animals are here, things are here, people are here. Let's see what is the name for all these groups. What is a collective group noun? A collective noun is a noun that can be singular in form whilst referring to a group of people or things. Collective nouns are sometimes confused with mass nouns. No, it is mass nouns because there are many people, but there is a group name for everything. So we will go through that. Now we will first know about group of people. So army of soldiers, audience, band of musicians, choir of singers, class of pupils, committee of members, crew of pilots भी आप बोल सकते हो, family members, gang of robbers, then jury of members, jury who judges and who they make a decision collectively. Orchestra, you know orchestra, where there are many musicians are there. Then police, you know the police. Staff of teachers, can I staff? This is my staff. That means people was working under me, so staff. Team, where people have same goal, they come under a team. Then trio, 3 persons if they are, that is called trio. So you are seeing in this way group of people are there. Now I will explain you some more. For an album, that is album of pictures, army of soldiers I have said, band of musicians, band of robbers, batch of pupils, battery of cells, battery of guns and bevy of girls. Here you are see bevy of girls, means group name. Now bevy of ladies also, that is group name. A board of directors, a bouquet of flowers, a century of years, that is 100-year century, a chain of mountains, a choir of singers, a clump of trees, a cluster of islands. So you don't have to see ki it will just give you an added advantage of saying in a very organized way. So there is a VV of ladies in the party. right? So in this way you can say in a very nice way, and you can explain if you know the group names. Now group of animals we find colony, flock, herd, pack, pod, school, swarm. This is a group names. And now you will see apes. If there is a apes, we can shrewdness of apes, that is group name, shrewdness. A set of banjos, a cauldron of bats, a sloth, a sleuth of bears, a litter, if there is puppies, so litter. If there is a wild dogs, then pack, and if this is curse, that is cowardice. Now donkeys ke liye a pace, elephants a parade of elephants, elk a gang of elk. So why these words seems to be little tougher, but now you will have to learn some tough words also. So that's why this is here. Now group of things: bunch, bundle, clump, pair, set, stack. Now group of things, that is bunch, bundle, clump, pair, set, stack. A pack of cards, a packet of cigarette, a suit of cloth, a pile of dung, a hassle of errands, a bunch of grapes, and a range of mountains. So what have we learned today? We have learned workers, workplace tools. We have learned group names of animals, people and things. Go through this, increase your vocabulary and be perfect in English writing and speaking. Read the slide again and again. Increase your vocabulary, learn all these things, and in the next class I will teach you something else. By the time, enjoy. Have a nice day. Thank you.